Hello, fellow travelers. We're officially here in Hoboken, New Jersey, getting ready for a big day in the Big Apple. As you see in the background, we got a lot of great stuff coming up today. We got great eats. What else, sweetheart? We're gonna do some touring.
Yes, we are doing New York City on a budget, and we're gonna show you how you can do it too.
Absolutely. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, before we make our first stop for breakfast, we have to get to New York City first. So our first way to save money, instead of taking the bus to New York, which cost about $160 for two of us, we drove into Hoboken and we're gonna take the train, which costs about $2.75 plus $20 for parking, plus a few dollars for gas. And then we'll tell you later what the total is for the bus versus the train. All right, we'll see you on the other side of the river for breakfast.
New York City, the Big Apple, known as the city that never sleeps, went dormant around this time last year. Like any sleeping giant, it wakes up hungry and comes back with a vengeance. It's safe to say that the place where the world meets has awakened and ready to step back into normalcy. Melissa and I were last here in September 2019, before we lost that normal feeling. We've been yearning to get back to New York City and enjoy the sightseeing, the food, and yes, even the New Yorkers themselves. Alright guys, first stop, Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee. We got ourselves a everything bagel with cream cheese and scallions on it and some iced coffee. We're gonna go ahead and give it a shot and tell you how it is.
All right, first stop for breakfast, we have everything bagel with scallion cream cheese, which is chive cream cheese for those of us that don't come from New York City. So let's see how this goes. Now, I remember when I was a kid, my grandma would always get me bagels from New York City, and they were just the best bagels in the world. So I have been so looking forward to a New York City bagel.
Well, before you take the bite, I do want to interject and see if it passes the two-finger test. So the hole's not bigger than those two fingers, so it passes the bagel test. It's important that the hole is small in a bagel. So why don't you give it a bite, see how it is.
All right. All right. Minus my hair. It's a little windy today.
They do fill it up with extra cream cheese. They don't skimp on the cream cheese, do they?
All right. It's chewy.
All right.
Crunchy on the outside. Really good flavor in the cream cheese.
You like it?
It's really good.
All right, so my turn. Now, this usually equals a mess right here. It's not gonna go down pretty, but I remember down in South Florida growing up, I thought Lender's Bagels was like amazing, the best thing since sliced bread. You know, those little frozen bagels you find in the grocery aisle. And I thought that was great until I was introduced to actual New York bagels. When I moved up north, I got introduced to some reality. So give this a shot.
Ooh, did you hear that crunch?
It's amazing. Like I said, chewy. It's real nice and soft. Got a nice brown coating, a little toasty. It's amazing. But the best thing about this is actually the cream cheese. I don't know if you like the cream cheese as much as I did, but that was amazing.
See, we do some things better here up north.
Okay, I'll give you that. All right, so now that went down smoothly and nicely, tell us what was the damage on that.
All right, so the bagel and cream cheese was $4.40.
Okay.
It's a really big bagel though.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. It was so good.
All right.
Then the iced coffee was $3. It's for 16 ounce.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I forgot to tell you guys about the coffee because I was so excited about the bagel. I was really hungry. But the iced coffee is really good too.
Did you tell them the sugar list too?
Yeah, it doesn't come with sugar, which Alex hates with no sugar and I like with no sugar. So I'll drink the first half with no sugar and then we'll add sugar for him to drink the second half. So anyway, for the bagel with cream cheese and coffee, it came to $8.38, which for one person for breakfast in New York City isn't too bad.
So next stop, Chelsea Market. I'm like channeling my inner Phil Collins here. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Well, it's not that serious. We're gonna go ahead and try a little Mexican flair to this. A little next stop in our cheap eats. We're gonna try some tacos from Tacos Numero Uno. All right, sweetheart, go ahead. Tell us what you got there.
Okay, so from Los Tacos Numero Uno, I got a pollo asada. I don't say it as pretty as Alex does. Can you say it for them correctly?
Pollo asado.
There you go. All right, so I got a flour tortilla. You can pick between flour or corn. I got guac, onion, tomato, and no cilantro because it's disgusting. And it ruins everything.
To you, not to the rest of us.
All right, so let's see how it is. Oh, there's a little kick to it.
Really?
It's a little spicy.
Okay. Well,
But the
Mexican food in general is going to be spicy, yeah.
But the tortilla is super fresh. The chicken's grilled. The guac is flavorful. 5 out of 5 tacos.
5 out of 5 tacos. All right. Not bad. All right, so my turn. I got me my favorite, carne asada. And also my favorite here, a runny guac. A little different from the dip guac that we normally do. Got cilantro. I didn't skip on the cilantro like you do. I love cilantro. Go ahead and give us a shot. Wow, I do sense the kick that you talked about previously, but I mean, it's amazing. I still love it. I give it the 5 out of 5 sombreros as well. But I want to shout out to this tortilla here, because 50% of the taco is made up of the tortilla. So if the tortilla is not good and fresh, it's a no good taco. But the protein, the carne, outstanding. So 5 out of 5 sombreros. As my taco is becoming undone here. All right, so sweetheart, now that we finished our meal, our nice taco Mexican meal, tell us what the damage was.
Okay, so for the chicken taco, it was $3.75. The steak was $4.75. They also offer pork or veggie, which I believe the veggie they have is cactus, and those are $3.75 as well. But we spent $8.50 for the 2 tacos, and that's not too bad. If I was gonna eat by myself and just that one taco was plenty for me, $3.75 is a super cheap lunch. Absolutely. And it was filling and so good.
So what are you gonna get?
I am getting a churro because I have been craving a churro since we came to New York City 2 Septembers ago.
Which one?
With chocolate. Hi, can I have a churro? This is the same churro cart that we came to 2 Septembers ago, and every time I have a churro since then, I compare it to this churro because it's been the best one I've ever had. So we're gonna see. I hope it's as good as last time.
Well, one thing you know, it's fresh, so.
It is. Yeah. It's not really on a budget though, because it's $5 for one churro, but I don't care because it's that good.
We'll just say it's our bonus feature.
All right. Okay, so this is a churro with chocolate and almond, and like I said before, this was the best churro I've ever had, so I hope it's as good as I remember.
I can hear the crunch all the way from here.
The chocolate sauce is so chocolatey and creamy. It's so good.
Alright, hey everyone. Just taking a break from food and stop by here at Times Square.
Yes, we're taking in the sights of New York City. It's definitely quieter than it was pre-COVID. There's still a bit of people, but for a Sunday in Times Square, I would say it's pretty dead.
Yeah, compared to what it used to be pre-COVID.
Yeah, there used to be just people like shoulder to shoulder walking through Times Square, and now, you know, there's a table right away to sit down, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the right amount of balance of people. It's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, not too crowded. So
yeah.
It's one positive. All right, we'll see you on the next stop. All right, guys. Next stop, going a little Italian here. We got Joe's Pizza in the background. What are we gonna try?
We are gonna try a slice of fresh mozzarella pizza.
Yep. Let's go.
All right, now we are at Joe's Pizza on Broadway in Times Square. They don't have any inside seating, but across the street they have these adorable tables with pretty flowers. It's so nice. So we got a slice with fresh mozzarella. Let's see. It does not pass the pizza test, I can tell you that already. Flop. But let's see how it tastes anyway.
All right.
The crust is still surprisingly crunchy.
Yeah.
The cheese is nice and fresh. But honestly, it's not my favorite New York slice. I've had better New York pizza.
So how many Italianos you give it? Italianos?
2.5 out of 5 Italianos.
Alright. Alright, my turn. Always love when it's my turn, especially when it comes to pizza. So you said it's fresh mozzarella pizza. I felt we were talking about like not passing the pizza test, the flimsiness, unless you fold it properly. Give it a shot. Like I said in the last video, the sauce makes the pizza, and this sauce, you know, falls short of the expectation. So I think I'm gonna go with you on the 2.5 rating. I think 2.5 might even be a little too generous, but the cheese I like. The mozzarella cheese seems like it was fresh, so you know, still 2.5 Italianos. All right, sweetheart, we both agree it wasn't the best pizza we ever had, but we still got to tell them what the damage was. Go ahead, Beeps.
All right, so for that slice of fresh mozzarella pizza was $4, which is not the most budget-friendly pizza you can find here in New York City. You can go to 99-cent pizza places all over, but we wanted to try Joe's Pizza since it was recommended to us as one of the better pizza places out here. Yeah. But it was kind of not so good. That's all right. But $4 if you want a slice of pizza here at Joe's.
Totally agree, Beeps. Moving on.
All right, guys, our next stop, we're gonna take you on a tour of the Middle East for some falafel at Mamoun's Falafel here in Greenwich Village. The original founder of Mamoun's was actually a Syrian immigrant who came here with nothing in his pocket and started his original falafel recipe with his family. Now, I believe the grandsons run this business, and they have, I believe, 5 or 6 locations all over the surrounding area. I have never had falafel, so I don't know what to expect. I know it's chickpeas, spices, lettuce, tomato, and some herbs, so I'm pretty excited to try it.
Let's do a little homage to our Semitic side here. Alright, what's the verdict?
I taste those Middle Eastern spices.
Yeah.
Whatever this white sauce on it. It's very creamy. The tomatoes are fresh. The pita is nice and fresh. Lots of parsley. Delicious. Highly recommend Mamoun's Falafel. 5 out of 5 chickpeas.
Alright, my turn. So for those of you that don't know, I do have half of my background from Israel. So I think it's in my DNA to like this kind of food, Middle Eastern food. It's been a while while since I had falafel, but here we go.
I didn't know you've had falafel before.
A while ago.
Huh.
See, every day we learn something new. I can see why you gave it a 5 out of 5. The sauce plays in well with the falafel and the rest of the veggies in there. I like the crusty texture. Did you get that? The crunchy texture?
Yeah, it's perfectly fried. It's not too greasy. It's just perfectly fried. It's so good.
Loved it. 5 out of 5. I agree. This is the part of the video where I throw my sweetheart under the bus. She made us get that extra walk. She wants to blame Apple Maps, but you know, it's still worth getting lost. This falafel, definitely want to repeat the 5 out of 5. So thanks, sweetheart, for getting us lost.
Yeah, we actually got off the subway right where Mamoon's is, and I made us walk about 5 blocks in the opposite direction just to turn around to walk 5 blocks back to where we started, which is exactly where we needed to be.
Always good to burn extra calories while you're on food hunt, while you're having a lot of eats around the city. So it was worth the extra calories burned. All right, sweetheart, we both agreed it was 5 out of 5, but let's talk cash. How much was it?
All right, guys, that falafel sandwich will set you back $4.50, but it is a decent sized sandwich, definitely enough to fill up one person. It was enough for us to share, but that is good for all your vegetarian friends. It's a nice veggie-friendly meal. $4.50. Keep in mind they only accept cash here at this Greenwich Village location, but you can order online if that's all you have as a card.
Awesome. Beebs, what's our final stop?
All right, last stop of the day is some dessert at Eileen's Special Cheesecake.
All right.
So let's see what is so special about it.
All right, here we go. All right, so right off the bat, what do you see there?
Promise her anything, but give her cheesecake. I like it.
Nice intro. All right, so what did we order?
All right, so we have for you 1 strawberry cheesecake
Okay.
and 1 cookies and cream.
I think I'm gonna have to have a little of both if you don't mind.
Yeah, definitely. Split these guys in half.
All right. See what you got.
I'm gonna start with the strawberry.
All right. What'd you think?
It takes me to my cheesecake happy place.
Oh, really? Is there such a thing?
Yes, there is. It's creamy, not too dense, not too sweet. It's cheesecake perfection.
All right, let's see what you got. So I'm gonna try the one you ordered. Let's dig into the cookies and cream, right? Oh, it's got a little crust in there.
That's good.
I like it. It's got a little Oreo. It's got a little Oreo taste in it.
That's what it is, honey. Look, there's an Oreo on top.
Ah, I missed that. Hint, hint.
Ooh, the Oreo one is really good.
What best way to end the day with dessert? Some sweet.
Oh my God.
Eileen's cheesecake. That's probably a fantastic idea to end the day with dessert.
The Oreo one's even better.
You think so?
Oh my God, it's so chocolatey and good.
Alright, I'm gonna go have to try the strawberry one, and we'll let you know how it is. Alright, sweetheart, so as far as our little food tour here, a little run around Manhattan to search for the best eats, we wrapped it up with cheesecake. We both agreed it was probably one of the best cheesecakes one of the best cheesecakes we ever had. So tell us how much we had to fork over for those cheesecakes.
All right, so
special
each
cheesecakes
of those little special cheesecakes was $5.50 a piece.
Okay.
So we spent $11, but $11 well spent. Each of those cheesecakes were magical, heavenly little bites of fluffy, cheesy, pillowy goodness.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I think it was worth every penny we got. All right, fellow travelers, we're back at Hoboken wrapping up our trip. So, sweetheart, tell them some of the favorite things you tried today.
out of all the best eats we had in New York City.
Okay, it started with that bagel, which was amazing. That cream cheese just set it off. Taco was probably my second favorite thing, and then, well, maybe the cheesecake was my favorite second.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything was so
Everything
good,
was amazing.
except for the pizza. That wasn't
Yeah.
that good. A little disappointing for New York pizza, but everything else was fantastic.
Yeah, I wish we could have like a mulligan, like they say on the pizza. But aside from that, I enjoyed the trip. You know, it's never a dull moment in New York.
We
You
saw
know, yeah.
quite a few characters while we were here.
Absolutely, you're never gonna miss out on those. But yeah, like you said, taco was probably stood out the best. Taco,
Those were so good.
Taco was like
some of the best tacos we've had.
yeah, probably like as close as you're gonna get to Mexico. But anyway, we want to recap on how much we spent just to get here on transportation.
Yeah, so we saved a lot of money by not taking the bus. So we drove here to Hoboken, parked in the parking garage, which cost $20, and then took the PATH train, which was $2.75 a person. So by the time we were done with that and the gas to get here, we spent about $51 total for both of us. So compare that to the $80 it would have cost for each of us for the bus trip. It was $160 compared to $51. So I'll take the 51.
We made out like bandits, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. And then the places we went to eat, everything was about $10 or less that we had today.
Absolutely.
The pizza was less than $5, and you know, the churro and the tacos were less than $5.
Yeah.
The cheesecake was right around $5. So everything was super reasonable.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, you know, we pretty much epitomized, you know, how to bargain hunt for some of the best food, best quality, best value. So we enjoyed our day. I'm sure, you know, you guys enjoyed our video. And if you like this video, just click like, subscribe, and hope you enjoyed today, and hope you stick around for future videos. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.